I'm gonna react. Oh, maybe I should do the YouTube thingy before I do anything else. Hey YouTube, or something. I'm gonna react to all Elden Ring all boss themes OST. I have no connection to Elden Ring at all, but I'm gonna do that anyway. Have fun and check out Tomito, who posted or who uploaded this whole thing. So, we start obviously at the beginning. Okay, now playing L3 Knights. Do we see any gameplay of those bosses too, or is it literally only the soundtrack? If it is only the soundtrack, I might actually make me bigger. Erde Tree. Okay. Erde Tree Knights. That's a game soundtrack stuff, okay. Let's listen to it and let it soak in. So, my thoughts about that. It sounds very intense, but for some reason I get major tutorial killer, tutorial enemy, boss vibes. This is a basic boss that exists multiple times. It's way too strong. He's way too strong, so you sneak past him. For real? If I see a boss, I slay them. If I can't defeat them, I still try. If I still can't defeat them, I lose. And I'm never gonna touch a game again. No, yeah, I don't know if I would be able to ignore a boss fight if I know it is there. That's a benefit. I mean, I do get easily distracted, you know that. I do get easily distracted. I still don't know if I could just know that there is a boss I cannot defeat. I think that would be way more frustrating than beneficial for me, specifically. There are like 200 bosses in the main game. Those are 150 too many. Now playing Margit the Fell Omen. Margit the Fell Omen. Okay. Foul Tarnished. You guided 10-15 people through the game. You do know how easily I get distracted, right? Boah. The amount of money that has to go into making such orchestral music is crazy. The music is really good. Let it be Margit the Fell. You get hosts. By that, I found people that are way more lost than you. Oh! People exist that are even more lost than me? Okay. Nice. That gives me hope. Actually. Godric the Grafted. Oh. And there we are, second phase. Any one of you plays Dead by Daylight? This first section of the song kinda sounded like chase music for a moment. Or imagine an Elden Ring Dead by Daylight crossover. Crazy. Is there a... For Elden Ring, is there a face for the game? Is there a specific character that stands for the game, like Sans is for Undertale, the Trapper for Dead by Daylight? I don't have any more. Super Mario or Mario for the Super Mario series and so on. Is there a face for the game, or is it just here I have a very difficult game, try to beat it or not? There is an NPC that is in most Soulbones games. He's in Elden Ring 2. Okay. For some reason I never connect any specific character with any Soulspawn game. So I guess there's not. He's on the cover though. Wait a second. Elden Ring cover. This dude. This guy? Is this that dude? I think I never saw him before. At least not like this. That's Godfrey. Okay. That literally came up when I searched for Elden Ring cover. Maybe this guy. Okay. Ooh. That's more ominous. By the way, Fallen Knights right now. Plural in the title means it's not a main boss. Ah. Okay. Still, the music is not bad. It is way calmer than I expect from a song that is called Fallen Knights. But it has an undertone that is kind of makes me anxious. Like something is not right. It makes me feel tense. This guy's only spawned during night. Okay. They surprised me basically. for a surprise attack, that is way too calm music. Or is this like a... Yeah, this is probably like an ambush attack. And they can happen randomly? I thought if you have a boss, you search for them. They have a specific area, then you go there and then you fight them. These guys are basically bounty hunters. That's what I thought. Something similar but different. I thought they... Yeah, never mind. Fallen Knights. Bounty hunters. How low can knights fall? Sad. If you kill them, you get bell bearings. I have no idea what bell... I know what bell bearings are, but what? Are things you can give another NPC, then he will offer you the shop of the fallen NPC that dropped the bell bearing. So since those guys have those, it's likely to indicate they killed some NPC that we don't ever see. Oh. Okay. There's a lot of lore in Elden Ring. I do like my lore in games. There is a lot of lore in many games I played. Paper Marios have a lot of lore. Well, I guess. Mario and Luigi's have a lot of lore. Which I did not look at all of it, but a bunch. Undertale had a lot of lore, which is literally multiversional, I guess. You have to react to that too. It's based on George R. Martin. I did not do my history lessons. George R. Martin. Oh yeah, the next track. Grave Wardens. Okay. The guy that made Game of Thrones. Oh! I never watched... Game of Thrones is no game, right? I never watched Game of Thrones. And if there is a game, I never played it. But I know it had a lot of hype. Yeah, I don't know what Game of Thrones is about, and I don't know what Elden Ring is about, so this comparison does not help me at all. Of GR Mountain. All the main bosses' names in Elden Ring start with GR or M. Oh! Oh, he was a great inspiration then, I guess. Yeah, it is famous. Game of Thrones. What I can say about this song is the voices in the background seem haunted, which really fits the grave part of the Grave Wardens. The core in the background really feel like I'm watched. Okay. Are you a lexicon of Easter eggs for Elden Ring or what? At this point, I'm not even surprised anymore. You know everything about Elden Ring. I see. There we have Dragon. Is this a main boss or what? It is not plural, after all. It's not dragons, it's dragon. And holy shit, I don't want to face this dragon. There are many dragons, okay. Well, I mean, if the in-game version looks even slightly like this dragon, I shit my pants. Facing a dragon that is that huge with such a huge mouth and crazy wings, that's a big one. It does exactly. I am impressed. Do you notice you do damage? I mean, this in the background is a tree. This in the foreground are bushes, right? This is also a tree. How big is this actually? Hydrate. Post check. Okay. Up, 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 up. So that was hydrated. And now straighten up. Thank you. Oh. To be completely transparent, honest about it, if I hear those songs in game fighting against the boss, I would really appreciate them being here, but I would not, if I play 5 bosses, could tell you which song I heard on which boss. Maybe because I cannot concentrate to defeat the boss and concentrate to recognize the song simultaneously. Maybe that's the reason. On a few, maybe, if they have distinct differences. Wait a second. Maybe I would actually, if I play against this boss like 50 times, which I would, to defeat them, then maybe I could. Yeah. I mean, I know this from Undertale. I do recognize a few songs because but Undertale is also a little bit different. The songs sound way more distinct, in my opinion, than the Elden Ring boss music. I only know them all because I have listened to them all a bunch of times. Next one is a hidden masterpiece. Okay, let's listen to that. Godric the Crafted. This theme uses sound that was called the sound of the... Ooh. I really like this orchestral music and those... What are those? Violins, maybe? That... Din-din-din, din-din-din. That is intense. Ooh. And the really deep voice. I don't understand the word, but that's probably even a language I don't understand. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I would recognize that after 3 times. Oh, that's a complete change. There's a change of pace, a change of atmosphere. It feels way more intense now. And really like it's going to end. What if there are connections to the dragon theme there? Boy, I can't say that. I cannot know. Boy, do you hear that? This, I don't know what it is. Is it violin? It is this high pitch. I mean, my voice cannot replicate what that is actually, but you hear it. I really love that. It gives me the creeps, almost goosebump melody. Fighting this boss has to be stressful. If I would give this music, this boss's theme, Godric the Crafted, one word, it would be what did I just say? This guy is the weakest main boss, lore-wise. The weakest. Okay. Yeah, I like the second phase better than the first one. The first one, still very good. Oh, he's the grafted. I need to... You know what I read all the time? Crafted. What does grafted mean? Grafted. Oh, okay. A few arms, yeah. I mean, this guy has, like, alone in his picture, he has like 2 heads, at least 4 arms. I mean, I cannot see most of his body because of the cloak he wears, but it is kind of messed up. That was amazing. I'll be right back. I have to attend a little nature meeting. Just a minute. Sorry for that break right now. So here I am again. Sorry for that, but I cannot hold it in for 1.5 hours more than I already did. Next one. L3 Avatar. I think his head imploded, but somehow still is on top of his shoulders? Or maybe L3 avatar. Oh, that's it. That's supposed to be a tree. Still, his head imploded. Which are bigger than any tree on Earth. Got the minor L3. If they got the minor L3, which are bigger than any tree on Earth, what are the major L3 Earth trees then? How big are they? A moon? Well. Okay. The L3 is the place holding the Elden Ring. $3 kilometers high. That's literally a mountain. And not even a small one. Okay, it's not a Mount Everest, but still, that's more than average. A hacking mountain. Okay, 10 kilometers is more than Mount Everest. Bigger than the biggest mountain on Earth. That's not a boss in the game, is it? That's not a boss in the game. Yeah, about 5 kilometers. Crazy. Yeah, that's... How high is Mount Everest? Mount Everest. Mount Everest. Height. Like 8 kilometers. Half of Mount Everest. There are no lengths in Elden Ring. Okay. It's high. But that's not a defeatable boss, right? It is like lore accurate, but nothing you can meet and actually try to defeat, right? The L3 is a thing. Okay. No problem. This song is way more heroic than the previous music so far. It feels like fighting against them, the heaven is cheering me on with that high voices and stuff. That is due to being a fight against Golden Order. Okay. That one was very interesting. Golden Order being the ruling religion, basically. Ah, like... What is ruling religion on Earth? Is it Catholic or is it Buddhism or something else? I'm not sure actually. I'm not religious. So it's just my enemy on. Oh, okay. Christianity / Islam probably. Okay. Oh, ah. Black knives. I do assume that I don't actually fight the black knives, but the wielder of the black knives. Which are demigods, you say, and the first ones that died. Even though their concept was ripped out of the Elden Ring and therefore out of nature's law. The guy they stab is the demigod. Oh! Oh! Who do I fight in this then? I don't fight the knife. I don't fight the wielder of the black knife. Do I fight this demigod then? But the rune of death, which was removed from the Elden Ring, was stolen partially by another demigod, and she inflicted the assassin's knives with the rune of death. I fight the assassins. Okay, those black hoodie guys. Elden Ring? You need to remember, I don't know anything about Elden Ring. So there is no being dead in Elden Ring. So people do not die. Huh? Knight of the Black Knives. Okay. It is a really ominous music and theatralic, and having that vibe of something very important is happening. With that drum in the background. The main god, someone chosen of the greater will, removed the rune of death from the Elden Ring, and that's why she's called Marika the Eternal. Or the Golden Order prays to Marika, and okay. But what from the Elden Ring? Okay, I get that the name is called Elden Ring for a reason, but I have no idea what that is. Let's keep it at that. I don't think I need to know more at this point. Okay. Formidable foe number 1 or formidable foe I? The outer gods, those guys fight for the lands between. The lands between. Okay. And one that rules. That's the greater will. He said, "Hey Mikuya, you my goddess. Now you represent me." So basically the golden order prays to greater will, and Marika makes sure the golden order is held. Okay. I kinda get it. What is outside of the land between? Is the land between literally between life and death, because the death rune is missing from the Elden Ring? Marika is the people. The Pope, basically. The lands between are dimension. Okay. You don't know that. Okay. The lands between existed even before the Golden Order, so probably not. Okay. That's a lot of information for now. A lot. Ooh. I really look forward to this musical piece. The Red Fox thing. I see. Before the greater will were dragons. Formidable foe 1 sounds really good, but kind of generic. Sounds like it could be Formidable foe 2 or 3. Damage was themed that most of the normal ones have. Okay. So it is kind of replaceable. I see. So, yeah. The main criticism of Elden Ring is repetition of bosses. Some bosses exist 10 times with and without health bar. If you count all these, there are about 300. But they are not the same. They have more or less HP, right? They have more or less health, depending on if they have a health bar or not. I mean, the music theme is not bad. It's just kind of there, I guess. Okay. I like the picture here. This boss also is one-to-one like this in the game. I mean, I don't see the rest of the wolf's or fox's body. But there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 earrings. 7 piercings, okay. These are pictures right from the game. I like that. I mean, there are crazy people playing Elden Ring, right? I mean, there is one guy with a pot on his head beating one of the hardest bosses without getting hit a single time. Yeah, exactly. I know this one. They could probably skip most of the bosses and still defeat someone. Maybe even all of them and defeat the final boss on level 1. But now people beat that boss without heal, roll, sprint, jump, etc. What, really? Crazy. And in the beginning they struggled as much. How do people just get better like that? I don't get it. A boss that is almost undefeatable and boom. A few years later, everyone can do that because the challenge got so much harder. You try for hundreds of hours how to outplay every single opening. Yeah, and then someone else is watching you do that and knows it. They just know it. And then they have not hundreds of tries, but tens of tries. Maybe 50 or something. I mean, that's crazy. Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. Hundreds of tries are from fighting the boss normal already. Talking about tens of thousands. Each taking minimum a minute. Yeah. This does not sound like a boss fights theme. That sounds like a you wander through an abandoned city or marketplace. You wander through that, and that's the last hallway to the boss room that you didn't have. The boss has basically lost her soul. Oh. Okay. The music still feels like the hallway before you get to the boss. Like, it feels lost. Lost is a good word here. But her husband left her once Marika's husband was banished and became Marika's second husband. And Renala then lost her will. Too many names. too many names. Renala then lost her will. Ah, okay, that's the boss here. Or with R, M, or G. Yeah. Yeah. That's a very calm music. I cannot imagine having a fight against this boss and not feel calm. That music calms me down way too much. Maybe with all the sound files like here or something, whatever the noises are that the characters do, maybe then, or explosion sounds, whatever, maybe then that fight would feel intense. But this music just calms me down. I like it. Radaga, Renala, what? Oh, a lot of names. Okay, okay. Wait for another theme, it's even calmer. I'm surprised that this might even work. I mean, I don't know how it is in game, obviously. But it also obviously does work, or else it would not be in the game. And I like that. This is a lot of up and down volume wise. I mean, I can adjust it. Formidable foe number 2 this time. Wait a second, that's not a hoodie guy anymore, that's a lizard. Oh, that one theme. I see. That's a lizard. Basically just a dragon without wings. Even fire is involved, I see. Magma worm, to be exact. Okay. If you kill a dragon and eat its heart, you can learn draconic abilities, but if you do it too often, you transform into... I imagine that to be not comfortable. Do you keep your consciousness and your will to live and whatnot? I'm very comfortable in my body. Cat, fur all over my body, whiskers, a tail that is wagging left and right and left and right. You know, it feels kind of comfortable for me. Being a lizard seems like a downgrade. Which was wonder how it would work if you ate a bunch of dragon hearts. Maybe I turn into a furry lizard. That sounds wrong. Let's continue. You're right. Hearts. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. I wonder when Random comes back. I do have a little surprise for him though. Where is it? I have this, by the way, now. The one that I told I will get, like, probably a year ago already. These are for bosses that are stuck between life and death. That's Kindred. Okay. So somehow are unable to go to the catacombs. Are the catacombs somewhat of a heaven-hell situation? Or nirvana, or whatever you want to call it? Afterlife? Or are catacombs like your soul is at rest and you don't need to be a ghost anymore? Can I pause before the next one? Of course. I want to show you the OST you hear before that boss. Okay. That's Kindred. I like that. And there we are at Star Scourge Radan. Oh, I need to go into the browser. Wait a second. Check them out. Tsukasa Saito topic. Double reaction. This is a fun fact too. Radan was a war general. Okay. And Miyazaki didn't use his score intentionally because they sounded too good. So this is before the boss whose theme I listened to right after that. Okay. It made his trumpet, violin, and drum, etc. place to this. I mean, I like that voice, that choric. Oh. I don't have the voice for that, but you know what I mean. And that's probably either the hallway before this boss, or while this boss appears or holds like a speech, like, oh, here you are in this land and you want to defeat me, you don't have a chance, blah 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 blah, or whatever. Are there many dialogues in this game? I assume yes, but I have no idea. He fought Malenia and basically won. With... Okay. Starscorch, Radan. So he won, but his brain rotted away over time. Oh my gosh. So the last revenge, you are dying, but you drag them with you over time, but still. You put him out of his misery. So why should I do that? He's gonna die anyway. Oh, I guess I need the XP or something. Or is it like a zombie situation? Where he rots away, but his body still functions. Oh, there is no death. Ah, true. Wait a second, how do I kill the people then? Radan is one of the only good guys. Why do I fight them then? Okay, you make me very confused right now. Why do I fight people if there is no death? Maybe it's just that maybe it's a journey thing where I need to go to some place and just like the guards of the grave or whatever want to stop me to go to that point. You capture their souls actually and transform them to weapons. Oh. They don't go back to the Elf tree and I transform them into weapons. What the heck? Later you yourself activate the Rune of Death again. Maybe I need to put a disclaimer of spoilers in the beginning of this video. Spoilers for Elden Ring, I guess. Yeah, I will forget it anyway, some details. Next one is the calm one. I do like this boss's theme. It really feels like I fight a strong one. With like there are only 2 voices in the background. And the instrumentals are just very... They feel strong. They're not more loud or anything. They just have this oomph behind them. I don't know how to explain that. I'm not a musician. I fight the strongest demigod. It'd be fucked if he had his brain still. Okay. I think the main video's background behind those golden frames and the pictures is actually from this dude's area. It has the same color scheme. Very dark on the top, like here. Reddish pale on the bottom, like here. And spiky stones on the background, like here too. The insane thing is the whole area of him, which is like, I don't know, 1/8 of the whole huge map. Nah, wait, what? No, his area, not his fight area. So, his area, not the place where I fight him, I guess? I cannot imagine that one fighting area is almost 1/8 of the whole area. The whole region of Sailed? Okay. And it's all Scarlet Rotten, just red because of... Oh, that's the Scarlet Rotten effect. I thought it only affects the creatures and not the area itself. Okay. It was a normal area we will never see. The region of Sealed or his fighting area is the biggest. Okay. Okay. Crazy. Ooh. There are literally stars falling from the sky, I guess. Meteors. Because it drops down on you from the sky like a meteor. I mean, what do you expect from a demigod? Nice. Stars and tell them in place. While still being brain rotten, he has that control and uses that leftover fraction of his power to fight you. In second phase he just lets go and little that's why they drop. Very interesting way to tell that. He's an optional. He is an optional main boss. What is an optional main boss? I know what an optional boss is. I know what a main boss is. What is an optional main boss? Isn't that like, I don't know, contradicting? An optional boss would be, let's look at Resident Evil, that ex-dude at the grave. I don't know, was it 7 or 8? I don't remember. that huge guy that was guarding the grave with the huge axe, or was it a hammer? I don't remember. That would be an optional boss. A main boss would be like that the flying lady, I guess. I forgot all the names. What is optional and main? That does not work for me. 5 or 6 bosses that are mandatory. Main boss is mostly referred to as a boss that drops a remembrance. Those are the captured souls that you can turn into weapons. That's the definition of the main boss in Elden Ring. Okay. You only have to beat about a 50th of all bosses. Ah, okay, I see why it's a main optional boss. If the game has a collectible thingy, you need, for example, 5 splinters of something, and every main optional boss drops one of them, but there are 10 of them. I see. Sorry, forever doubting you. You can fight and some special beings like Yolanda, the next boss and stuff. Okay. This one takes longer than the rest of them, I think. This one was, so far, the longest, and the background changed. Elden Ring was a perfectly designed, and it's a very, very almost perfectly designed game. Elden Ring was a perfectly designed. So they changed something that is not making it perfect anymore? Regal Ancestor Spirit. Regal Ancestor Spirit. With the DLC they brought something in that might not be perfect. Okay. Go here, then go here, then go here, but only as like a side note. But this is all guidance you have. I like if I play games and I have a narrative I follow. I really get lost easy in games that don't tell me exactly what to do. And then I get distracted by this, and then I get distracted by that, and so on. And then it snowballs out of control. Yeah. And that kind of impacts how much I enjoy games, sadly. Radahn was strong too. Place ran from the first area directly to him and said, me, this guy is too hard. And then they nerfed Radan, making Sailed way harder than Radan himself. So later the game says, go to Sailed. Sell it? Okay. Go to Nerfed Radan and expect a hard boss, but you're way too overloaded. Yeah. I see how this can be a problem. Oh, they nerfed the boss, that's why it was perfect and it's not anymore. Okay. You know what? I really like this song. This is very calm. I usually don't... I go to sleep without any music. But if I would go to sleep with music, I think I would listen to something like that. You understand what I mean? I could really fall asleep right now. If I would be sleepy, I would go to sleep now. And I know it is supposed to be a boss theme, but... yeah. Just a do-do-do-do sometimes throws me off. Do-do-do-do? Let me think. Oh! Ah, the clarinet. I hear you. No? The horn or what it is. The deeper tone. Yeah, it was... I did hear it, I think. And it was not the clarinet, it was a horn. The next boss is one that the game itself refers to as as bastard in one term. Wow, okay. I don't hear that do-do-do-do you talk about. Oh! That one? I see. Okay. I don't know. This did not distract me at all, honestly. Astel, natural born of the void. There are 3 Esters. Okay. That's one of them. One of the void. One of the fire. One of the light. If that is correct, I'm gonna eat. I don't know. A whole plane. Funny fact is that a weapon called Astel's wing has a special attack that makes a different sound only in caves that have Astel as their boss. Stars of Darkness, okay. A weapon called Astel's wing has a special attack that makes a different sound only in caves that have Astel as their boss. Oh. Interesting. That is attention to detail the programmers put in there. I appreciate that. This was supposed to be Radan's second phase. I'm sorry, but there were so many names today already. I have no idea who Radan was again. And alone from the picture, it does remind me a little bit of a dragonfly. Which is terrifying if a dragonfly would be that huge. This boss teleports a bunch of times to specific places, and people noticed there are programmed spots for him to teleport in Radan's area. Okay. Oh, that's how they figured out that this was to be supposed to Radan's second phase. Ah. That's how they figured that out. Interesting. Source code diggers. Data miners, so they are called like that. Data miners are crazy sometimes. They figure out the craziest stuff. Related to stars in Badum. Concord the stars, so I don't know. Which boss do you fight first, Radan or this Astel? If you fight Radan first, maybe I mean, I don't know if that makes sense in Elden Ring's lore. Maybe a fraction of Radan's soul split up, did not convert into the weapon you create or whatever, and transferred into this guy. Oh, open world, okay. Then forget my theory, it doesn't make sense. Lich Dragon 46. 46? 46? 46. 46. 46. 46. Remember the demigod who was murdered by the assassin? By the two black hoodie guys? Yes. By the knife of whatever. Darkness. It was not darkness. It was something else. But a knife. Is this the god version of this demigod? No. Was alive, and he was the first demigod too. What? When he was alive and he was the first demigod too, the Golden Order was relatively new. There was a war between those guys and the dragons. Oh! And this guy beat one of the strongest dragons, the Lich Dragon. 46. But not by killing, but by befriending him. Oh, betrayal. Okay, for a second I thought this was the theme already. I do like listen to all those songs. I really enjoy listening to them. One thing I don't understand with all this core song whatever, what the heck are the lyrics? There are quite prominent voices sometimes. I don't understand a word. What do they talk about? What do they sing about? Is it just or is it actual words in probably a different language? When Godwin died, 46 stayed with his mutating soulless body and slowly was infected with death, plague, because he stayed with the not dying body of the demon. And when you do the quest line that's about him and find Godwin's body, you can fight 46 and put him out of his misery too. So death does not exist still, but if I put souls and transform them into weapons, that is actually ending their lives. Okay. No, it is not. Not really. How do I end their misery then? If they literally don't die. We are playing with no... This stuff is weird. Yeah, indeed. I don't understand sometimes. Oh, true. Just chatting. So. The Lich Dragon 46. Yeah, I do really enjoy it. I still want to know if the singing from the chorus is actually coherent sentences that form a story, or if it is just vocal melodies. You don't think it's language, it's just vocal melodies. Okay, I mean, voice can also be an instrument. I just wanted to know. Look at Godric's theme second phase. Dracula what? That's a Lich Dragon, not Dracula. Organs are really cool instruments. Yes. They are. If you can play it correctly. Which is kind of difficult, I heard. I mean, it's literally like 8 instruments combined, or more even. Back in the day, players needed helpers that blew into the pipes. Oh my god. How expensive is one? Now I kind of want to know. How expensive is an organ instrument? Pipe organ, so. What the fuck? 30k! Pocket money, I guess. Okay. You know how scared they were they'd mess up when someone Johann Sebastian Bach came with his rapid pieces. Yeah, wow, your lung capacity. So the pieces that go like really, really fast, the musical pieces, and someone wants to play them on the organ. You, second row church person, I don't know how they are called. You have pipe work today. 7-year-old Timmy, but my lung is not big enough, and I don't care. Oh gosh, and then oh, imagine. Yeah, exactly. You better not mess up, or God sees all. If you mess up this, I don't know, preach thing. God sees everything, and you will go straight down to hell. Indeed. Wait a second, what's this? I'm sorry, I missed the end of this song, sorry. Okay, that was an efficient use of an organ. An ancient dragon Lancex? Ancient dragon Lancex. Ooh, but this dragon looks good. Very big too. Basically, that was the dragon outer god again. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I turn off my light. The music was way too ominous. For light in my room. He selected the 5-headed dragon, Placidusax, as his dragon lord. He reigned over the lands between during Age of Dragons. Those were the ancient dragons. One specific dragon, barely the Dread, hated Placidusax and betrayed him in a brutal fight. Placidusax lost some heads, Bale a leg and a wing. Bale then made his own lineage of dragons. Okay. And those are the ones that play the other dragon theme from the beginning. Okay. I think something whoever made this video, I mean, I think Tomito kinda messed up here. It's correct. Okay. Falling Star Beast, by the way. Playing right now. Dun 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 dun. Okay. That that is a song again where, or a music piece where I think again, this is a strong enemy, and I need to think about how to approach them. Like, there are these silent moments, and then there are the more intense when the music comes in more strongly, and I think like also this being is kind of a scorpion shaped boss. I think you need to dodge really well and then attack, and that is when the music comes in, and then you need to go off distance again a little bit. No, he's a tank. Okay, then I'm completely off. But the music is still good, and I got the feeling of, okay, I need to think about how to approach this enemy. I'm not wrong. Okay. So now 2 frames over each other, I guess. He tanky too. So by the way, the song is God Devouring Serpent. Okay. God Devouring Serpent. Rykard was another demigod, son of son of Rinala and Radagon. I will definitely remember all those names. And that dude hated the Golden Order, so he found the God-devouring serpent, a giant snake, and fed himself to it to fuse with it. So in the first part you fight the snake, and later Rykard awakens and you fight both. Rykard. Since he was the leader of the movement against Golden Order, his title is Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. Okay. So he sacrificed himself to get eaten by a snake and then get beaten by the player. Okay. Let's see the snake's theme. Listen. You just said already anyway. I thought that does not exist. Ha! Gotcha. I hear Rykard singing too. And he wakes up. I wonder when the song transitions. I mean, I will hear it probably. Ooh. I love the strings. And the... What is this high note? Is this the core? Are those voices? I think those are voices. That's not an instrument, or maybe... No, that's a core, that's voices. High notes. Good one. Really good. Boy, is he ugly. I mean, no body shaming here, but oh, that's some ugly dude. Sorry. Sorry for everyone who looks even slightly like him. He pulls his sword out of his mouth, and it's made of multiple mini bloody snakes. That's a really uncomfortable thought. But for some reason I cannot stop, I can't stop thinking of that. Ugh. Sol is the insanest cheese for Malenia. She literally can't stand up if you use its ability. So, oh, you can take this guy's sword yourself? What is the ability then? Okay. Now this sounds like real lyrics. Even if this is an imaginary language, you hit the floor after a small lava charge in the air, and the volcanic eruption moves out of the floor into the direction you hit it. Oh, interesting. Why volcanic though? Shouldn't snake themed be more, would make more sense? I mean, okay. It's gods after all. They can pretty much probably do a lot. Particularly the lava boss. Ah. Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. Ooh, I do remember. Mesmer is the fire boss. They all have their elements. I don't think if snake is an element, but I get what you mean. Malenia has a scarlet rod, for example. Yes. Rani has ice and Rykard has fire. Or lava? Is fire and lava something different? Probably in this world as elements? Yes. Margot is the holy guy. Morg, the Omen. Let's check that out. Rykard is lava and Mesmer is the fire, yes. Was this the only boss that is like, if many bosses have like 2 themes, I do assume that some of them have 2 phases. Why does only this one has 2 pictures then? Couldn't they just take 1 picture? It's technically still the same. Still, I don't know. Never mind, the song was amazing anyway. The mini version of the boss with your favorite OST, okay. Basically, Marika trapped her sons Margot and a Morg in the basement at some point for some reason, and Morg, when he escaped, left a fraction of his power in there, probably unintentionally. That is what you find here. Oh, like the fraction of his soul he left in the cell. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? That was short. Holy shit, that was really short. That was not even 2 minutes. Would you trap your kids in the cellar if you had some? Yes. Mainly because I don't want kids. And if I ever get one... No, wait a second. Would I trap them? I think if I don't trap them, they move out faster. Maybe sometimes. Nah, life is way too precious. I would never kill anyone on purpose. I would probably just make them leave. Gaslight them so they leave as soon as possible. They leave when they turn 6, they want to go. Or something. I would do that. They just want to leave. Hansel and Gretel style. I don't think I would abandon them. That would be the blame on me. But if my kids want to leave because I treat them like shit, then that's their choice, not mine. I see how that could cancel me, so I say this was a joke. Just to make it very clear. Yeah, please. I don't have kids, so don't worry. Use monetization. I say fucking shit and bullshit and cunt and whatnot all the time. No, I don't. But if I had a reason, I would. YouTube monetization. Unless I have 1 million subscribers, I don't think I will ever go down to this. Could get a bunch of clicks if you advertise this well. Yeah. You know what? I planned on starting with YouTube videos, video content, actually video content, and not only my archive content. But it is so much work. And I got so hell of demotivated when my PC broke. Do you remember? I uploaded a video, stream highlights video. I think you watched it. And I had 2 other stream highlight videos in the pipeline. Or half done. And then my PC broke. And then my PC broke. And that kind of demoted me. Crazy. And that's kind of the reason why I did not continue. Because it was just so... oomph. Whatever. Nothing I can change now. I mean, I can start with videos again. Maybe use a cloud. That would be... tell me a cloud that has like... their videos. Properties. This is my videos. That has like... more than 1 terabyte. Because this is the videos I have. Okay, to be honest, videos. This is the streams since May. Just make 20 Google. No. I'm just more careful about my data. I do have 2 PCs now, one of which has the same amount of storage, and I save everything on 2 different hard drives at this point. Now let's continue listening to the music, because I kind of don't pay attention anymore. I should. And then both break. Yeah, that would be very ass. My model is saved in like 5 hard drives and on the cloud. so don't worry about that. One of the hard drives is not even plugged in where my model is. The strings in this one, they go hard. I love that. Yeah. I learn from mistakes, you know. And I put way too much into this model to just lose it like that again. Sometimes I do, yes. I hope I do. Oh, Morgoth the Omen King. Oh, that's the second Omen. The third? Okay. Morgoth the Fell Omen was the first. Oh, yeah. Morgoth is just a fake persona of Morgoth. Wow, very creative with the names. I like this design though. The red veins everywhere, that one horn-ish. Builds his weapon. That's first a staff, and he cracks it, and then a cursed blade is inside it. I'm not gonna question game logic, but for me it does not make sense to encase a blade completely into a staff. Unless I missed something. No. Interesting. I mean, it has the surprising factor, but I don't think it makes sense. Maybe it's just a lot of dust. Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe it's just rusted. Maybe this blade has just so much rust on it. Rust and dust and moss, and then it dried out and became this fossilized stony stuff. And then it just... And there is the blade again. Maybe. You know what? I choose to believe this story from now on. This guy really tried with the Golden Order. He lost Grace, which is Golden Order's support basically. But he came back and guarded the Eld tree for ages. What is it with the Eld tree? Does the Golden Order protect the Eld tree or try to defeat it or fall or what? He's just waiting. Hopes the Golden Order will ever accept him. Okay. That won't ever happen, probably. Right? The Eld tree is the place where Marika and the Elden Ring are sealed. But Marika is only in there as punishment. Isn't the Elden Ring itself, there are the rules of nature written on it. Why would you banish someone right next or right above or right so close to such a powerful thing as a punishment? I don't know the lore of Elden Ring, but am I correct when I say that Marika probably is a very important figure of releasing or whatever the Elden Ring is? Blah. Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring next to the Greater Will's representant. Okay. Also, as I said, she bashed it. So it can't really get worse. Oh. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Very good song. Good ending too. Demigod was assassinated. That was her son. Oh. So she is a god? Or also, are sons or are children of gods demigods? No, they are also gods. So children of demigods are also demigods. She thought, what the fuck, why can't this happen? Fuck you, Greater Will and Golden Order. And just have the Elden Ring. These are defined as direct heir of Marika. Okay. Old warriors. This is all over the place. Shouldn't there be... never mind. I thought we are past all the minor bosses. Offspring. How many children does she have? Or I think her children have children. Why are Jordan and Reinhardt and stuff who are kids of Rainier and Rodigan, not Marika, demigods? I mean, if death does not exist, and we don't really have a time frame. Do we have time frames? Do we know, except for this happens before that and the dragons were before the old Golden Order or whatever? Except for the order of things happening, do we know time frames at all? If death does not exist, then there is an infinite amount of time for them to make children. Or not. You're going in the wrong wibbly wobbly lore direction. The solution is Marika is Radagon. What? Why? This is one thing no one understands. The game doesn't give a clue. But when we exist as a player, they be one. So yeah, Marika and Radagon are one and have kids. Oh, that's just two different names for the same person. That kind of thing. But how do they have kids then? Is this like a Gollum Smurgle situation? But still then, how kids? Radagon was married to Renala before marrying Marika. Are they one now? Or not? You can make any theory. Okay. I already see that the next person here has a nose on his chest, a really big one. Maybe they merge later. Oh, like the snake and the other guy with the magma lava ability element. Okay, yeah, maybe. Maybe not by eating, but maybe. I demand certainty. Okay, I probably will never know. Amazing theme for a minor boss, by the way. Fire giant. So multiple people can have the same element, I guess. There was already a fire dude here, and now we have another fire dude. Why does he have a face on his whole chest? There are like eye sockets, a nose, a mustache. That's a weird one. First fire equals... Oh, true. There are multiple kinds of fire. The fire giant is the one survivor of the war against giants. As Marika said, "Hey Godfrey." Is this his name? Godfrey? Her first husband and warrior... Ah, never mind. I should have... I should read like two more words. Go take your army and kill all of them. Because they have that fire thingy that could burn our Eld tree. So yeah, extinct them. I get a whole history lesson of Elden Ring without ever playing it yet. Armika seems like a nice girl. Locking her kids in the basement? Sure. Extinguishing the giants. Yeah, emotionally stable, I'd say. The fire giant? Oh, second theme, nice. Ooh. She was probably one of the most reasonable people in the game. Banishing her children and husband and more. And probably even more. Sure. Very reasonable. A child literally split their soul apart to escape. Which one is your absolute favorite? Okay. Is there an, by the way, is there an explanation why there is a face on this fire giant's chest? Because this kind of distracts me, irritates me. I feel uncomfortable knowing that on this nipple could be an eye. There is, but you forgot. Okay. Maybe it was an even bigger giant made out of smaller giants, but those giants had to be a little deformed and adjusted to make the big giant, the huge giant actually work and see and stuff. But eventually they fall apart and then they developed their own body. That's my explanation. So this giant was the head of the giant. Maybe there's an outer god of giant and he sees through their eyes. Now, your favorites. Morg, Lord of Blood. Ooh, I like the outfit. Are those all horns? Or is this hair? I think those are horns. The whole head is completely covered in horns. Funny character. Ah, okay. Before the DLC, we thought he's a vampiric pedo, incest, blood priest. What? Bleh. I don't think I can like this character. Now we know he's the biggest victim in the whole game. How can a DLC turn a story so 180? Crazy. I mean, you don't need to answer it, but wow. He does bloodfire magic, has his own religion, and he was in love with his half-brother, who is eternally a child. Ooh. He planned everything. Great theme. I love the core. Really giving it all here. Huch! Oh my god, Blood Rain. Very, very pixelated Blood Rain. But Blood Rain. At the Nihil. What the heck is the Nihil? There is Blood Rain. It's good enough. See that? So far that's the second one with extra effects. Basically in phase 1 he counts down. 3, 2, 1. In the phase transition he says Nihil 3 times. Oh! Nihil means nothing in Latin. One more thing I know about Latin. Nihil. Oh my god! That high note! Yeah, it's crazy. I think that's the strongest core I heard so far in this whole video. By far. And the bells in the background, gorgeous to listen to. Really good one. Next one is the one that makes most players call her mommy. You mean the boss or the theme? Probably the boss. Mommy! Oh, sad. Oh, Malenia, Blade of Miquella. $280 tries. That would be 250 too many for me. Wait a second, how many tries did I use for Suns? Was it like only 50 or 80 tries? I think it was more like on the 50 tries. So this is like 200 tries too many. Whoa. I like the bell. This gives like a countdown vibe. Yeah, since it's way more repetitive, you can actually learn the pattern. Just like with Undying, they always do this somewhat the same attacks over and over again. Please tell me there's a second phase. Malenia, Goddess of Rot? The picture changed. Okay. And butterflies. This title is incorrect actually. Is it still Blade of Miquella? Or what's wrong? Those butterflies are also very, very pixelated. The game is wrong. Aha. Yeah, I do remember that. Covering the whole area in rot, making this one guy lose his brain and stuff. She channels all the power again and uses it, all controlled against specifically you. What? How strong how strong is the player? The player has to be a god or something. Fighting all those demigods, that's not great. That's heavy. We are guided by grace. Is this like a play or stay determined situation? Or what? I like that fast paced in the second one. And I like the bell that sounded like a countdown in the first phase of her. Nice. When she was searching for Miquella, who was doing his masterpiece with Morg, she went past Godric and quickly beat him up in one strike. This one is my second or third favorite. Okay. Godskin Apostas. Apostles? Godskin or Godric? There's a face on his hoodie. Is this like a botched version of Leatherface? A knockoff? I'm sorry. The clouds are made of skin of previous gods. I did not mention that with any other picture of previous bosses' theme frame thingies. That's the first one I realized that. But it does make sense. Godskin apostles. Maybe it's just the Godskins. Oops. Duh. I like the blade he has. Second phase. Oh, and the pace goes up a little faster. Got Frey, got Win, got Drake, got Skin. They are all different people. Okay. Too many god names. Too many. Her first real name is Huara? Huara Lokes. Godfrey is like an artist name, but for warriors. I don't know what that means. Godfrey is like an artist name, but for warriors? Yeah, that's too much. Also, can you give me a comparison, please? What does this mean? I mean, I get that Godfrey, Godwin, Godric, Godskin are different, but what does Godfrey is like an artist name? What is an artist name? Artist is called Steven, but he calls himself Stevie Boo. Oh wait, Godfrey is like an artist name, but for warriors. Ah. That's his artist name. Oh, his alias. Okay. But not for all warriors, just for this one specific warrior. He became Elden Lord by marrying Marika. Okay. Yeah, that is too much information. And do you expect me to remember anything of today? Except that I listened to the soundtracks and I don't think I take any information with me. Except maybe concepts like death does not exist. That's why you tell me. Good ending. The cool thing is I can get your wow cool reaction now. You can take it in twice. Dragon Lord Placy Dussax. Placy Dussax. Double content. Yeah, in like 10 years or something when I play Elden Ring. At this point, the second Elden Ring will release. Maybe I play that one. It was the Maraca before Maraca and the Dragon Outer God. By the way, do I listen? No, open world, never mind. I was about to ask a stupid question again. When Golden Order came, just said, well, let's wait. But now he is the Marika. No, he is not. He was. Representative of the previous ruling religion, the dragon thingy, right? Okay. The dragon religion, so that was a religion. And the next religion is the one with the golden order. So he's the Marika. He's the Marika, not for golden order, but for dragon shit. Ah, so we have the Pope, they have the Marika, and the Dragon Lord, so Plessy Deus Ex, is the Pope or the Marika for the dragons, for the religion before Marika. See, I do understand. Who had 5 heads before? Bail bit of 3. I guess the Dragon Lord. I mean, there are 2 heads on this dragon. Look at that. Do they? I mean, if in this game, in the lore of this, does a creature with multiple heads also have multiple consciousnesses, or is it like one hive mind? Okay. It is one hive mind, I see. So they never fight. Imagine. 2 fire-spying dragons. Ah, you ate my pancake! And the other one, no, I didn't. And then they spit fire on each other. And stuff. Just slap them. The perfect timing. Yep. Perfect is probably necessary. Beast Clergyman. This looks like laundry. This literally just looks like a pile of laundry. I don't see an inch of skin. Maybe this is some sort of hand here. There is no centimeter of skin or anything here. Prime Radan. Godfrey, Plessy, Deus Ex, Bale, etc. would whoop the floor with you. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. I'm a noob. I never played this game yet. Anyone would whoop the floor with me. Even not even bosses. Probably basic skeletons that are going around. Are there skeletons? I think. What's that? By the way, for a boss fight, I did not comment on the music for some time and I was way too silent. Anyway, recently, for a boss fight, this music is very calm again. I don't know how this works. How does this game do it? Making such calm boss music. I imagine drums hitting hard, the core going crazy, just like, I don't know, the first like 3 were like basic fight melody, but this calmness, I don't expect that from a boss fight, usually. It's so interesting that this works, I think. Oh, there's a red aura. That's the fourth boss with visual effects in the second phase. And why is the name gone? Also, the laundry. Someone did the laundry. Now we have to shower. Nice hair, dude. Maliketh, the Black Blade. So every god or soon to be god has a shadow. And those are wolf-like beings, and Marikas is this guy. Maliketh, she gave the Rune of Death to. When part of it was stolen, he made a blade out of it and rammed it into his own head. Maliketh is also Marika's half-brother somehow, apparently. Huh. No details of that. Interesting. So I assume that's, I think I'm safe to assume that this is also the second phase of that laundry pile. They don't look alike at all. Cool. Cool though. So, is he actually dead now? He got the rune of death, or part of it, and rammed it into his head. Does this allow him to die, or is he still some sort of soul? Hand, not head. Oh, okay, hand. Head. Okay, he's not gonna die from a knife in his hand, I guess. He's basically death, specifically destined death. I really love the design, by the way. For death there is the sickle missing, or how is this called? I'm not sure. You know that stereotypical black hoodie skeleton death portrayal with that weapon. A stick with a long, slightly bent blade, I guess. Reapers are his servants. Oh, true, they are called Reapers. They are not death. They are Reapers. Okay. So he's the boss of the Reapers. Huh. I like that. What is that weapon called anyway? Now I'm curious. I don't even know what it is called in any language. Weapon of a Reaper. A scythe. Scythe.
Scythes.
Scythes. Okay. Reapers are just a few of the souls stuck between life and death. Maliketh's black blade. Yeah, but I meant the... Yeah, never mind. I was curious of what the weapon is called that Reapers have, usually. Godfrey, first Elden Lord. He looks... I tried to say old, but I think that's not really true in the sense of this game. Because he's the first tarnished. In the sense of we are similar. You... Huh? This song is quite heroic. I imagine him to be... That is a fight music again. See? That's not calm. We have the drums that completely escalate. And trumpets. A whole orchestral. Giving it all again. That is a fight again. He's basically testing you. Are you ready to fight a god? Oh, that's why it is so it feels so strong. Like motivational, and the picture changed. Now he's bloody. That's number 5 of the visual effects department, with very pixelated sparks. And a little more bloody than before. And I see more of the muscles. Horror Looks Warrior. Horror Lu Warrior. I see. He's scary in second phase. I mean, look at this friendly face. He's like my grandpa. You cannot be scared of him. He just wants to give you a nice little handshake. And maybe tell you should listen to your grandma or something. No, something like that. This guy plays basketball with you if he lands his grab. Oh my god, I didn't even read that. I said, shake your hand. Oh, funny. And really good music. Really intense fight music again. Okay, this one. Radagon of the Golden Order. Okay, we have one of the main guys. Why does he or she, Radagon, why do they have like... Is this a Elden Ring symbol in the middle of him? I think. Okay, it's the vessel of the Elden Ring. But this is not... Okay, it's dragon and dragon is... Marika is Radagon and Radagon is Marika. Oh! Oh, yeah. So that's the... That's the person that was banished into that tree where also the Elden Ring was, and then she crashed the Elden Ring and now that happened. Something like this. the beginning cutscene, you still see Maraka, but then before they stand up, their hair color turns red, including its Radagon. All of his kids have red hair almost. Okay. He has to have a second face. They have... No second face? Wait. Was this the second phase already? There was no second phase of this boss? In the beginning cut... Okay. Radagon OST is the Elden Ring main theme, by the way. There is, just wait. Okay. That caught me off guard, sorry. Amazing to listen to though. Has a really end bossy feeling, I think. Elden Beast. Okay. Wow, that's even more calm than the calmest we had so far. The first thing if you start the game is a mini fraction of this theme. Oh, what a beautiful voice. Sorry. Where's the piano gone? I like the voice. It's so calm again. And I don't know what Elden... Well, what is this supposed to be? I know you said something like the Elden tree or something. In the middle here I see somewhat of a tree-ish structure. Maybe that's it. But I don't know what this is supposed to be. How big is that? Way too big probably. It's the embodiment of the Golden Order basically. The embodiment of a whole religion. So basically a god. Okay. So I hope this video raised your Elden Ring interest by about 30%. It's a servant of the greater will. One of his highest. Okay. It raised my interest about by 29%. just to be cocky a little bit. Oh, that's it. Harry Potter OST. Cool. Now I listen to a little bit of the Elden Ring soundtrack. All of the music parts were amazing. Some of them were surprisingly calm. Some of them hit as hard as I expected, and some even harder. With drums and music and the string instruments, everything. Wow, I am positively surprised. That's it for today though, for the stream. It's way too long anyway. This reaction alone could fill a whole stream usually. And I played Slime Rancher before that. Even longer than I was supposed to do it. Whatever. I had fun.